agus má bhuichas don grúpa réúnach tá socht an rún seo a chur os córna dála agus tá na figurí le amach a soléir agus nílí gceist ach rud bunúsach sin fáil ré leis an tástal acuine ó híomh cuaramóide agus tá an ceart umláin acu agus intíam lo agus I want to thank the regional group for putting this motion over the Dáil. Before the Dáil. Every year since I was elected, I've argued in every budget for a value to be put on the unpaid work of carers, predominantly women. And when we look at the figure that we've been given repeatedly, 20 billion in savings to the state, that in itself should direct your minds to look at this. And if anything captures in the most horrific way the failure of neoliberalism and the free market, this is it, that has made caring into a product to be bought and sold with absolutely no sympathy, feelings around it. So here we are today, and we're looking at a census of 2022, which saw the number of people providing unpaid care, increasing by over 50%. 6% of the population who identify as unpaid carers, and unpaid care being provided by women, of course. And then we have the report, and I want to thank Family Carers Ireland as usual, and the second survey that they undertook, and they looked at the savings to the state, and they said that by 2030, 1 in 5 adults will be carers. And what's interesting, 52% of the people who replied were living in a household with a gross income of less than 30,000, struggling to make ends meet, struggling psychologically, struggling to pay their rent, struggling to pay their mortgage. And you know, last week this Dáil endorsed, I didn't, a pension scheme that will take €40 a week out of their pocket in addition for anyone earning more than 20,000. And of course, we have the Supreme Court judgment awaited, where a woman struggling to mind her son with a range of disability has to go to the High Court, where it was rejected, and to the Supreme Court to try and make sense of the article in the Constitution which says no woman shall be obliged to work outside the home. And instead of dealing with that and changing it to parent, ye foolishly went ahead with a referendum, told the people what was best. Now, if you were seriously interested in vying to accept your bona fides, then the very thing you do is accept this motion, put a time on it for the high working group that's been requested with the date, because that would go somewhere to proving your bona fides, rather than having this woman struggling with all the costs and the effort in a Supreme Court. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if it's the right case, but certainly I hope the Supreme Court takes the opportunity to look at that article and interpret it in a 21st century way. Thank you.